What's up, Eagles Nation? I'm your boy D Gifted, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of Smoking with the Birds, man. Yes, I'm feeling good, dog. We won. We beat the Commanders, and now we are 4-0. It was a nail biter for sure, especially when them guys scored and forced us to go into overtime. But nonetheless, we came out on top because we have that main man, Jalen Hurts. And we got to give props where it's due. And we got to give this man his flowers every fucking time. Jake Elliott, dog. Jake Elliott, man, I am celebrating this victory because of not only Jalen Hurts, but because of the leg of Jake Elliott, man. Yes. Thank you for being consistent. And being that dude. Jay Elliott got ice in his veins. This dude was made for these moments. So, with that said, man, I'm gonna recap the game. We're gonna talk about the offensive side of the ball, and we're gonna talk about the defensive side of the ball. And yes, this is Victory Monday, and I'm celebrating with the victory blunt. So, yes, we are 4-0 without a pretty win yet. Jalen Hurts again pushed this team on his back. Jalen Hurts was 25 of 37 with 319 yards and 2 freaking touchdowns. 2 touchdowns, man. I've been waiting to see him look like this. I've been waiting to see him look like this all season. I think everybody all season been waiting for Jalen Hurts to look like this. This dude has been balling since he been on this team, for real. And the main thing that I've said since he been on this team is he's a winner. He's a winner. He proved that for real last season, and he's proven it again this season. We are 4-0. Do y'all understand that? After we lost the Super Bowl, we are 4-0. We ain't got no Super Bowl hangover. We the last team to lose the Super Bowl and be 4-0 since the 1998 Green Bay Packers. This shit just don't happen. This shit is rare. And you know why we winning? Because we got the main man, Jalen Hurts. He controls the temperature. He's focused. So everybody else is focused on the main thing, winning. That's all that matters. So he had to do what he had to do this game, and he had to put the team on his back and get us this damn victory. And who he was throwing it to? That guy, Swole Batman. He had him. Yes, another great game. Shortly after, a few weeks ago when it was reported he was complaining about not getting the ball. He said it wasn't true. Whatever. He been balling ever since that game. This game, A.J. Brown, 9 receptions, 175 yards, damn near 200. He is called Swole Batman for a reason. Man. This year is going to be a big year, not only for him, but him and Devontae Smith. This offense and this passing game was looking its best it's ever been all season. This is the best we've seen this offense. So, yes, when I'm celebrating and I'm smoking on the victory blunt, I'm thinking about how dynamic these throws was from Jalen Hurts and how this offense is looking better and better after each game. I already said that we was going to score 30-plus points this season. We was going to average 30-plus points this season, which is something we haven't did since 1949. So already we are doing what the fuck I said we had to do, and we are showing that we are capable. We damn near probably gonna have to score 30-plus points a game anyway because of the opponents that we face this year. We got the Dolphins coming up, we got the Chiefs coming up, and we got some other dogs, coming up. So I'm glad that I'm seeing this team still be able to put up 30-plus points. I think this is the second time we put up 30-plus this season. I think we scored 25 and 25 the other 2 games. I think at least 25. So yes, man, we definitely showing the ability, and we're showing improvement. And a lot of that improvement, I gotta give credit where credit is due. Brian Johnson, he is definitely getting into a flow with this play calling. It was more of a pass heavy version of the team this game, because I think we always adjust to whatever we got to do. That's what we do. We got to run the ball. Let's run the ball. We got to pass it. Hey, let's pass it. And they took away the running game, away from us. So we lean more heavy on the passing game, and Brian Johnson knew what to do when we had to do it. Now, he did have a questionable play call. I ain't going to act like he didn't. This nigga called a motherfucking run play to Kenneth Gainwell on 3rd and 11. Damn, he really pissed me off with that. But he bounced back in, and we ended up calling some better plays later on in the game, which ended up getting us the victory. So yes, the offensive side of the ball really, 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 really looking good, and I'm loving the progress that I'm seeing. So now, to jump over to the defensive side of the ball. Now, we had 5 sacks, and it didn't even feel like it. Nicholas Morrow had three sacks. And listen, I've been saying this dude was going to be a dog, since the last game. I'm like, this dude is elite. He the one that got the safety. It was like we had 5 sacks, and it didn't feel like it because these dudes put up 30 plus points. But on the defensive side of the ball, Nicholas Morrow is a bright spot on this team. He had 3 sacks in this game, y'all. 3 sacks, man. Whenever them big boys was taking up them blocks, he was able to get inside that and get inside them holes and fill them up and get to the backfield. I like this dude, man. He's really seeming like, hey, he just might be here. Nakobe Dean, I ain't even thought about him since he been out. And partly also, too, because of the other guy, too, Zach Cunningham. This dude, he actually led the team in tackles with 13 of them. 13 tackles. And really flying around. I believe it was one point of his career where he actually led the NFL as a linebacker with tackles. So this dude is looking like his retro self. And I'm loving it. So with these two dudes being as impactful as they been, I haven't missed Nakobe Dean. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now I still can't wait for him to come back, and I do believe it just might be a little bit better. But it's good to see that these linebackers are coming together, getting better with each game. Now I say that because there still is some type of communication issues at some point. I believe Morrow he got a penalty on some shit, and just some communication issues in that linebacker position at some points. But for the most part, man, they do their job, man. They real solid. And 5 sacks by a linebacker, man, by Nicholas Morrow, that's not no small feat, That's he did some shit, man. He did some shit. He definitely impacted the game in a very positive way, more than he did negatively. I can definitely say that. So yeah, man, another bright spot on that defense that I saw was Reed Blankenship, man. This guy was the main dude that was the only dude that was there to make that play to push Scary Terry out in OT. That was huge. That was something that could have really hurt us if he wasn't there, if he wasn't as smart as and as instinctual as he is. This dude, Reed Blankenship, I feel like I'm talking about him every game, just like I'm talking about Jalen Carter or Jalen Hurts, or this guy is a key part in this defense because we constantly talk about him. He's constantly impacting the game in a positive way. He's a great tackler as well. I love me some Reed Blankenship, dog, and I'm glad to have him on this team. He, like I said, he made the key play to fucking push dude out of bounds. When I'm smoking on this victory blunt, I'm thinking about that too. I'm thinking about, damn, this motherfucker is really good. And so with the defense, man, they really Even though, it's a lot of bright spots, they still can get better. Just like the offensive side of the ball. Even though they was passing the ball good, it's still room to get better. We still haven't seen this team really play a complete game. And this game went on longer than it should have because of the fact that we didn't play a complete game, which is one of the main parts is a clean game. We had too many fucking penalties, especially on defense, and at the wrong fucking times. At the wrong times. Wrong times, man. So, I'm looking at it like without those penalties, we just might would have been in better shape and won this game a lot easier than we had to. We had to win it by a late field goal, which leads me to my last but not least, Jake Elliott. Man, gotta talk about him when I'm recapping this game. Gotta give this man his fucking flowers, man. This dude is clutch. This dude is so clutch, man. And we don't give the kicker a lot of praise, but Jake Elliott deserves that shit, man. He deserves that. Like straight up, man. I love my field goal kicker, so I'm gonna take this time to just say thank you. I love you, Jake Elliott. I love you and I appreciate you, bruh. I always say, if he miss, he just miss. Like, I'm so confident in Jay Elliott that, hey, I know he ain't perfect, but I know for the most part he damn sure is. So if he did miss one or two field goals, it don't mean shit to me. I still know this motherfucker is great at what he do. And shoot, a lot of times when I'm watching the unscripted episodes of Philadelphia Eagles and they talking about Jake Elliott, they talking about just how great he is at every fucking thing he do. And so to see this dude constantly make game winning field goals, I think before he kicked the field goal, I think they said he was 7 for 7 on game-winning field goals. That is fucking unbelievable. That is fucking clutch. That is a field goal kicker that I want on my team and that I love that I have on this team, man. So again, man, thank you, Jay Elliott, and yo, Eagles Nation, man, put that bird emoji down in the comments, man, to give out love to Jay Elliott, man. Just show some love to Jay Elliott, dog. Cause hey, he deserve it, man. He deserve his flowers. So with that said, man, it was a great game. It was closer than what it should have been, but nonetheless, the only thing that matters is winning, and that's what the fuck we did. Yo, until next time, deuces.